in my hometown, 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 memories made in my hometown. Memories remain. Please stop working for Satan. Please, please. Please stop working for Satan, bro. Seriously. Can I sing at the fucking morning time? Well, if I'm practicing rapping, I'm practicing to be an asshole. Like I didn't have 2,000 views on a fucking video we promoted. 3,000 views almost. I'm modest. I round it down. I don't round it up. I round it down. Even when you're supposed to round it up. You know why? Because that's like a little gift for you, bro. Here, take a little extra something. I've been feeling like that about it for a long time, bro. Like, yeah, I do this because I like to rap. I like making music. Excuse me. For doing something that I like to do. Excuse me. Oh my God. Slave to do drugs? It's almost like if that were the case, I probably would have been dead by now. Especially if I weren't praying to God. Bro, I was literally making songs for God the whole time I've been rapping. Before Underdogs Bite 2. I've been rapping with the reference of God and the devil the whole time. Without God, you wouldn't have the devil. You wouldn't have anything without God. Fuck out of here, bro. It's like, good. Let him wipe it off. This shit sucks. As somebody who's been Bible dumped from people that don't even know the Bible as much as me, you don't think I knew what I was doing in 2016 when I was voting for that guy? What do you think? I'm a fucking idiot? What did you think? I was just 19 in 2016? Bro, I was smarter than that the first time I voted not to go left. Fucking stupid, bro. To vote left, especially after you've been working. I had a job before I went to go vote. And for a president, The first presidential election I got to vote in, I was already working jobs. These motherfuckers go voting, they go to college, they go doing all this shit. No, not that there's anything wrong with it. They shouldn't even be allowed to vote. I'm getting fucking taxed to pay for all this shit. But somehow I'm the minority vote because of I'm more right wing than you. Somehow my vote never matters because I'm more like conservative about a lot of things. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be letting the dude in a dress go in the girl's bathroom. I was peeping that shit too. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it's a dude in female attire. Are they gonna go into the women's room? Like, bro, I will rush up in there. Think I'm joking? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I'm more right wing than you, and I cut them some fucking slack. The transgenders and the gays and all this shit that you claim to like think it's so whack and disgusting, but back in the day you wasn't saying that shit. Like I still don't say it. I always knew that to themselves. But I'm happy they find love, if that makes any sense. I'm happy somebody loves them. You don't see me crying about it, bro. Not like that. Not like you do. cry over the gayest shit in the world, literally. I'm so tired of them forcing this on our kids. Well, you're the one that let them get married in the church in the first place. Yeah, I said it. I don't gotta be all drunk. I'm not a drunkard like that, bro. I haven't drank in a while. If I drink, I have like 2 beers, 3 beers, bro. You don't see me getting all wasted every day. I fucking hate when people accuse me of this shit. I'm not even judging people who drink, bro. It's legal. I don't even think drinking should be legal, bro. How am I a drunk? I think they should ban alcohol consumption for everybody. That shit's more poisonous than THC. Fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'm Irish. What's your excuse? You got an Irish person that likes to sip beer telling you they should ban this shit. Because look at what it makes people do, bro. It makes you lose yourself. It's not good to do. It puts you in a bad mood. I know it does for me. I'm not judging you, but I know if I'm drinking a little bit and somebody starts to get an attitude, we're probably going to get into an argument. Because 2 drunk people having an attitude with each other starts an argument. That's how I know not to drink, because I get a fucking attitude when I drink. Like, oh, here we go. Here we go with the fake love. Because I'm not one of these people like, I love you. I love you when I'm all drunk. I love you. Like, they're fucking rejects. They wouldn't even have what they have if it weren't for alcohol. Because they're so numb. It's called desensitized. I have similar problem, bro. You don't want to hear it. I'm so horrible for that. Believe me, bro. I ain't making no fucking excuses. Like, once I figured that out, I was like, deuces, this shit is not for me. I'm going to go the opposite direction because obviously it's not good. But you praise St. Paul all day. All day you praise St. Paul. That's what I was hearing in the voice, some satanic attack. Why would you care so much about that? You don't have any kids. Yeah, but I kind of do, bro. In a way, in a weird way, I kind of do. I got a lot of kids, my dude. Took a lot of work to forgive them. Well, they're all a bunch of fucking miscreants to me. It don't matter what they say. You know, why is it allowed to lie? How come my religion I'm not allowed to lie, but they have all these loopholes where they could trick you. They could charge you interest because you're not part of the tribe, or they could charge you tax because you want to keep your religion or your nationality intact. You know? They want to build a tower to reach God, bro. They don't like God. They want this world to be for God. Like, you know, the God of this world, they want that to be God. The Antichrist is their God, bro. That's why I don't fucking like it. You keep saying I'm trying to be like them. Well, I'm just trying to learn about it. So there's no fear. Fear not. Okay, so that just means me thinking about Jesus is going to save me from being afraid of something. No, fear not means I got to go study to show thyself approved. So I don't fear it as much as you. I know you don't like the Holy Spirit coming through, bro. You rather rock with the demons. The demons let you get away with the dumbest shit in the world. Well, I don't let myself get away with it, bro. I'll let you get away with being this dumb fuck, right? But then I don't have to be around it. Like I don't have to accept anything from that. Like, I don't have to believe you, bro. Sorry. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do about it? You get offended. You get all offended that I don't believe you, but then you keep telling me lies. It's not like you're trying to deceive me all the time. You're lying to yourself, pushing it like it's true. Like you want me to believe you, but you're wrong. How am I supposed to believe you if you're wrong about it? You're wrong about it, bro. I'm telling you the whole fucking truth. Like God put that shit on you for a reason. Look at what's around that person. There's nothing but demons, bro. I try to be a nice person to them, even when these people piss me off. I can't be that fucking bad if they're not just leaving me out in the cold. Because I don't even really want to be here, bro. I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody. These people are not my fucking handlers. They're not mind controlling the shit out of me. Bro, I ain't been susceptible to mind control since I was 19 years old to 23. After I was 23 years old, I was like, this shit is a psyop. These motherfuckers want us all dying from drugs and gunshots. Hello. Stop taking their fucking pills. Stop funding their rebellions. Jesus Christ, please help them. So yeah, you think I'm picking a side, but I think you shouldn't be bombing kids either way. Who cares if they're Muslim or Jewish or Christian? You bombing children, fam. Who cares if it's from Pakistan or Israel or Ireland? You chopping the baby dicks. You shaving the clitoris. Why can't you just leave them alone? Why can't you just leave kids alone? It's what I don't understand. I never understood why you can't just leave kids alone. You let them go their own way to a point where they're just gonna weaken themselves, and you don't discipline a fucking thing. But then but you gotta control them somehow. You gotta for boys, you gotta break down the masculinity and treat them like a little fucking bitch to control us, right? And for women, and then they call men egotistical. That's the craziest part. They call me toxic, but I'm actually looking out for men and women. Their version of feminism doesn't even look out for women. It just hates men. And you're not going to help women out in the long run by doing that shit, dog. You're not going to help. You don't want America to thrive. That's why you go killing your baby. You want the workforce to die. You want us all to get sick and be crazy. It's not good, son. And then you calling us lazy on top of it after you lock the shit down? Like, bro, you got another thing coming. You must be bugging, son. Or hate him, right? You can't just be all right with him, like thinking he's funny. I don't have any money, bro. This shit doesn't even affect me. I don't have anything to steal from, really. Except for maybe an inheritance. I don't even think, bro, I was always brought up like I'm not getting shit. I ain't getting shit. That's what I was always brought up as. And you say I'm only child spoiled syndrome. Like, fuck you, Nimrod. Fuck you motherfuckers. Acting like I'm spoiled. You got a real great grift going, bro. You got a real good narrative in your fucking head to follow. That I'm a spoiled person and I'm always drunk. But I can articulate my thoughts well enough. 90% of the time. That's why I don't like to drink, bro. Like, that's the reason why I don't drink. You know what I mean? Like, to get it brought up to me 3 times, I was like, yo, They're trying to get me upset for real. They are trying to get me upset, and I can't fucking deal with that. It makes me want to go smoke a cigarette. It makes me want to go take a sip of whiskey, bro. I'm not a pussy like them. I don't need to celebrate with it. I'd rather celebrate with coffee, bro, and Red Bulls. You know what they celebrate? I'd rather, it's medicine, bro. That's a depressant. If I'm gonna party, I'd rather pop ecstasy. Okay? Sit here on some bullshit with me. You know what I mean? You're on some bullshit, bro. You want to party on depressants and slow it all down. You want to fall asleep in the middle of the fucking room. I don't. I don't like doing that to myself. So I don't consume it. They have to protect my spirit. They're just accusing me of some shit without even realizing what they're doing. It's like, yeah, you're making me want to drink when you're accusing me of being a drunk. So I might as well go do it. But I never do that, bro. I don't do that with cheating. I don't do that with drinking. I don't do that with a lot of things. Well, you're accusing me, so I'm gonna go do it. Like, no, I'm better than you because I don't go do it. I think you're the one going to do it. You're the one taking pills and drinking, probably. You're the one going to cheat. You know, you're the one wanting to hit me. You're the one that's fucking angry. Okay? I sit there relaxing, not bothering a fucking soul most of the time. You just gotta push your fucking, you gotta push your luck with me. You know I'm gonna let you get away with it, so you just take it out on me. It's not good, son. It's not good, family. That's something that you're gonna have to gradually grow out of, because I'm not gonna be there for them to do that to. Scapegoat the shit out of me forever. No, it's not everybody I'm related to. No, it's not everybody I was ever friends with. No, bro, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I've been trying to get away from this shit. I've been asking for help the whole time. And then to hear somebody tell you, go get help, it's so infuriating when it's like, you never went to go get help, bro. I actually went to go get help. You know, you trying to trick everybody to get tracked and traced forever with a psychology grift. That's why I don't fuck with that shit. I was gonna go for philosophy if I went to college, but then I had the revelation of, well, if I'm gonna be a philosophy major, why would I need a piece of paper to tell me how to be a philosopher? Huh. So I just go get rich in mind. Went to trade school and still got grifted. Tell Charlie Kirk about that shit, God. How we still get grifted on these fake ass trade school loans. They're giving this shit away for free to everybody else. Like, good, okay, the veterans, I get it. They deserve to go for free. I agree. I totally agree. I respect their choice to go serve in the military. Because I wanted to do the same fucking thing. Who else could have kept me away besides God? If they really needed that many boots on the ground, they would have taken me either way, if you have anxiety or not. Like, bro, you ever heard of that shit? Maybe I'm on a fucking list. Like, you shall not touch. So every time you touch, you get something bad happening. You know, you touch without permission, really. That's not my fault, bro. That's not my fault if I'm born on that. Like, I already know. It's not like I'm so innocent, bro, and with everything. Everybody's a sinner. I'm not acting perfect, bro. Only Jesus Christ was perfect. They're the ones acting like that, bro. They're the ones acting like it'll never come back. Like, oh, wow. I guess God will never come back, too. So nothing ever come back to you. So I guess God will never. I don't think so. I don't think that's true. I think he's going to come back for everybody, bro. But, you know, you might not like what he does. You might like the Antichrist dude because he's going to come in the name of peace and harmony and all this type of social justice and all this stuff. You know what I mean? He's going to come for the world, you know. But it's like you don't realize he just wants you in the lake of fire. He comes at you with a smile, acting like he's the Messiah, you know. Judge me by my works. Judge me by my works. As he goes to blaspheme the Holy Ghost and the Lord, our Savior. In the temple. He goes to blaspheme God while he's in the temple. So that's literally a fractal. He's in the body that God made, the temple, inside a rebuilt temple, blaspheming the Lord. That's crazy, bro. Why wouldn't God get mad at that? People who like this dude. Why wouldn't God smite you for that? Bro, if you were God, I would not be able to get actresses that are mad young thinking about them in that way. Like, it would be weird to me. Even if I had a son, bro, he's dating girls at that age bracket. I would find it weird. I would just get to say she's pretty, son. That's weird to be checking out. You know, I agree with those feminists. Unless it's consensual. Oh, wait, if it's only okay when the girl is younger than the guy and the girl wants to get with the older guy. But if the guy is older than the girl and he wants to get with the younger girl, then it's creepy and weird. But if the older girl wants to get with the younger guy, then it's fine. But if the younger guy wants to get with the older girl, it's similar to pedophilia. It's like all these fake goalposts get moved, and I can't deal with it. They literally just a bunch of liars. They go away their heart desires like the fucking wind. And then they wonder why God is chopping them down again and again and again. It's so annoying to them because he just sits there hacking at the same spot, right? Chopping off the dead branches and all this type of shit. They don't like the fact that it's tedious, bro. Gardening is tedious. That's why I say I was asking for like a simple favor, you want to help me so badly. I need help with the garden. I was trying to make a fucking plan that's easy. And that's why I don't do this shit with people. Long distance relationships, internet girlfriend. That's not me, bro. That's not who I am. Just because I show love don't mean shit, bro. I got to show love to myself first. No, I gotta show love to myself second. I gotta show love to God first. My bad, bro. Like straight up. That's really what you should do. Instead of calling yourself God all day, it's God awful to say, bro. Like you might get hurt. Like instead of recognizing the spirit of God in you, you just say that you are God. Like that's pretty bugged out, bro. I didn't make the sun come up. I didn't make the dog start breathing. That shit goes all on its own. I didn't wake up thinking, oh, I got to start breathing now. I was already breathing in my sleep. That's why it's so hard to find natural food to eat, bro. Benefit was trying to warn you. Wake up if you're living in hell, bro. I always knew that shit. Like, how much of this is actually natural food? Like, I was up on this wavelength for a long time when all of them were making fun of us. All the other millennials, bro. The ones that have kids now and shit like that. They were making fun of us for being conspiracy theorists back in the day. And now they're the ones crying about it the most. What, you think I'm an ageist, bro? You think I just don't like a boomer or whatever it could be? Or a zoomer? It's like, bro, I've been calling out millennials the whole time for being fucking hypocrites. Like, you cry about what they do and go act in the same fucking way. Expecting me to give a shit. Yeah, okay.